First video of 2013. Let's get it started. Let's get after it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A little bit of entertainment. Man, Justin Bieber is getting roasted by the critics just because he was caught smoking weed at a party. I don't know what type of party it was. It looked like a normal, typical party at a Saturday night, But yeah, he was getting criticized for what he did. Let me tell you something. There are teenagers out there going to experiment those type of things. So you know what? Let them. As long as they're not breaking the law, who cares? Yeah, I poke fun at Michael Phelps for the simple fact that he was smoking the marijuana bong at a college party in University of South Carolina. I'll put that video link in the description box. You can hear it for yourself. But I also roasted the Michael Phelps apologist for the simple fact this is the same Michael Phelps got busted for DUI at the age of 19, and they have the balls to sit there and protect him like, oh, he's just 19 years old. He make mistakes just like everybody else does. Leave him alone. But yet these are the same people rip LeBron James for getting a speeding ticket. Oh, he should know better. He's 22 years old. He's a 22-year-old young man. Okay, speeding, him getting the ticket, he wasn't using a good judgment, but was he under influence of alcohol or drugs? And the answer is no. Let's get that out the way. Justin Bieber didn't break a law, so what's the big deal? I mean, just leave the young man alone. For the record, I'm not a fan of his music for the simple fact it's garbage. He's one of the many, many reasons why today's music is just terrible. And don't get me started on pop music genre for the simple fact it's all-time crap-tastic. Boy, whew. Speaking of music, I did get a chance to listen to Adele. I mean, that woman can sing. I'm telling you, people. She's what music is all about. What music supposed to be, but it gets overshadowed by nonsense, auto-tunes, BS. Talking about, oh, I bang 4 or 5 chicks every day of the week. Skeet. And all this other crap, and depressions, and Lady Gaga and everything else, whatever. Check out Adele. She's a very talented artist. I asked my sister, why you didn't tell me she could sing this good? Where was I at? Was I asleep? So, as for National Championship game last night, congratulations to Alabama Crimson Tide fans for their football team winning the 10th overall National Championship, third out of the last 4 years after crushing Notre Dame 42-14. Boy, that was a one-sided game. That was just lopsided. It was total domination, demolition, obliteration, annihilation, humiliation. My goodness. I mean, the defense was great. The offense was great. I mean, my goodness. They just tore Notre Dame Fighting Irish apart. I mean, it was so bad. Notre Dame they didn't know what to do. At one point, it was so boring. The game was so boring for some. You got, Brent Musburger and Kirk Herbstreit checking out the fans, checking out AJ McLaren's girlfriend and everything, slobbering all over. I'm like, wow. So that's how it is, huh? And let's not forget, it was in the first quarter. It was only 14-0 when they did that shot. I'm gonna put a link in the description box. Wow. As for Notre Dame, Fighting Irish fans, you got nothing to be ashamed. Your team lost to a better team as the Alabama Crimson Tide, Roll Tide. I mean, you're playing against the SEC team. you better bring your A+++ game. You better be flawless. If not, they'll make you look bad. They will embarrass you. They will tear you limb from limb. Your team found out the hard way last night. And Manti Te'o, he's going to be a good player at the next level, but he's not Ray Lewis. The critics need to be quiet and stop throwing the word great around. And that's another problem. That's the thing I always hate about sports these days. You get fans and experts and analysts and critics always throw the word great around when there are players out there are not that great to begin with. He's vastly overrated. You don't believe me? Look what happened to him last night. The Alabama running backs just did spin moves, ran him over, stepped on him, did whatever they want to him and the rest of the Notre Dame's defense. So, yeah. And not to mention the fact that they need to schedule some tough games. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, well, before the season started, it looked tough. But after the end of the year, you look at the schedule and you analyze it all. They had some cupcake schedule. Yeah. So, no more playing against Navy, Army, Wake Forest, Pittsburgh Panthers, or whoever, you know. Play at least one or two teams from the SEC. And use it as a measuring stick to see if your team can get to the next level, you know, get to national championship, get back to it and win it all. Will they? Who knows? I'm just excited for the playoff format. Rob Parker got fired from ESPN. I'm not going to give them credit. They should have done it right from the start. We won't be having this discussion. I'm just so sick and tired of people just say whatever they want to say and think they're not going to face any criticism and let them get fired. Anytime you attack somebody personally, that's where you step over the line. And that's what Rob Parker did to RG3, calling him a cornball brother and labeling him as a, not only labeling that, he gone as far as compare him to O.J. Simpson and, he left the black community behind. I'm like, what the, wow, really, dude? This is what you want to go? You want to go down that route? I'm lost for words when he did that, and he said this yesterday, a day before he got fired. A day before he got fired. So, I don't know what to say about ESPN these days. I mean, whatever. I still can't believe it's 5 years. 5 years since Mass Effect versus Fox News controversy. You know what I'm saying? And till this day, Fox News still believe that, you know, they were right. Everyone else was wrong. That's cool. But I'm going to say this to Fox News. Don't ever report on video games again. Every time you do it, you have that Rob Parker syndrome. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? Foot and mouth. They have a tendency to put their foot in their mouth. That's what I'm talking about. So, just shh. Just be quiet, Fox News. Be quiet. No more reporting on video games. We'll all be good. It's all good. If not, if y'all continue to do it and you continue to put your foot in your mouth, say the most ignorant crap in the world, gamers are going to continue to rip you. And I'm going to continue to rip you until you finally shut up permanently. But then again, they won't. You got this U.S. Senator, what was it, Joe Manchin, wants Grand Theft Auto 5 banned from America. I'm not being banned in general because of what happened in Sandy Hook's elementary school tragedy in where is it? Newtown, Connecticut. It ain't gonna happen, and you need to be quiet. And this is the same guy who is a proud member of the NRA. Oh boy. Talk to you guys later.